Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to Footy Judge More people. Pre-season football is back. Real football is back. Chelsea, of course, dismantled by Celtic. It's not only about the scoreline, but it was absolutely horrendous, ridiculous, out of this world, completely garbage performance by Chelsea. We'll speak about the tactics. A lot of Chelsea fans are going to get triggered with what I'm about to say today. Erik ten Hag and Mikel Arteta battled it head to head. Mikel Arteta team looked ready. Erik ten Hag showed glimpses of hope, glimpses of what he showed us in the first season at Manchester United. So it was not bad. Both teams were up for it. Both teams looks ready. But Manchester United, unfortunately, were hit with injuries. Some injuries, of course. Big up everybody that is here. Manchester City, of course, with Pep Guardiola giving us puzzles before the game. I'm leaving, I'm not leaving. I said I'm leaving, but who said I am leaving? Who said this is my last year? I might renew a contract, I might not. And it was just crazy to understand what he means. But the clear message is we aren't signing anyone. That was his message, unless we sell someone. So that is Pep Guardiola, of course. And Liverpool won against Real Betis. The team is not ready yet. There is a lot of players out. Alisson is out still. Trent was not there. Van Dijk. So still a lot of talk. But listen, I am here. We're here together to talk with each other about what happened. What happened, people. And I want you first to do one thing for me. We got 150 people here right off the bat. So hit that like button. And I want you guys to have a discussion. Have a discussion with me. Let's discuss what happened. And listen, we're only going to start with I wanted to start a little bit before we speak about Pep Guardiola, before we speak about Arsenal. We have to start with Chelsea Football Club. There is no question for me that we have to start with Chelsea Football Club. What are we saying about Chelsea? What are we saying about what happened yesterday? Listen, you aren't going to like this. He was completely, to be honest, I'm not sure if he's trying things. And I'm not sure if Maresca is trying their stuff or trying things. And it has nothing to do with the players, because yesterday he had Fofana, Badiashile, right? He had what's his name? Reece James. There was Madueke there, right? The problem yesterday was with the tactics. The problem yesterday, and I'm going to ask the first question again. Why are you using one of the best right backs in the world, the best right wing backs in the world, in terms of crossing, in terms of going up and down the line, in terms of creating from the right side? When he was fit, Reece James on the right side is unplayable. Why is he using him as a midfielder? Why? Why is Fofana going up and down the line? Why is Fofana going up and down the line? That was kind of strange. If that continues, I think it's going to be very strange. I don't know why would you do that. But listen, also the high line yesterday was absolutely horrendous. Was absolutely garbage. Of course, the high line, Celtic with a couple of passes were able to break down the line. So simple. Mudryk yesterday was absolutely non-existent. Chelsea played yesterday with a high line, and no one was covering Levi Colwill, who yesterday played as a left center back and tried to do a left back job. Broski, you guys at Chelsea, I know what is going to happen. The Chelsea fans are going to freaking... I know that the season hasn't started. The season hasn't started. Yes, it didn't start. Let's just... I'm sure we'll talk about... listen, we'll talk about what happened yesterday. We'll talk about the Mudryk situation in Nkunku all over the pitch. But bro, I don't know why Enzo Maresca was doing this. Like, what is the reason? Why was Enzo Maresca doing this stuff? Why? Is he trying? And I want to ask a question. Is he trying things, Enzo Maresca? Is that... I thought the preseason games is a little bit, especially for a new coach. The preseason games are at least to show us a glimpse of what is going to happen in the season. But it didn't. I'm just checking a couple of things on the side. It's friendly games. We're checking the friendly games, to be honest with you. But listen, I don't know. Yesterday performance, is this an indication? Is this an indication of what's coming? He's trying to... And by the way, there are signs that you know that the coach is trying something. He's forcing it. He's forcing something I don't like. I didn't like forcing that inversion from the right side with Reece James. Bro, play on the side, bro. Play Reece James on the side. Why are you trying so hard? There is no reason. There is no reason for him to try these things. It just... people said, oh, but Levi Colwill play as a left back. Well, what did he do yesterday? What did he do yesterday? There is nothing like he's forcing some of the stuff. Bro, Levi Colwill played as a left back yesterday, not a left wing back. Just not a left wing back. Like, he played as a left back. Yes, he played three at the back. Bro, he's trying to force things, to make things happen. And I'm like, well, what are you trying to do, bro? What are you trying to do? Why are you doing this? There is no reason for you to do this. I'm not sure. And to be honest with you, some of the players did not perform well. Oh my God. Chelsea dominated again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you telling me that you dominated? You telling me you dominated the game because of? Are you now referring to the ball position? Referring to the ball position that you had, where Celtic had more clear-cut chances. Sanchez literally saved a couple of fantastic. It could have been 5. It could have been 5. I am checking the stats. I watched the game. I don't need to check the stats. I don't need to check the stats. The game was there. The game was literally there. Guys, couple of passes, and they were able to bypass Chelsea's midfield. You want to tell me about the lineup? 𝐒𝐤𝐞 is there. 𝐒𝐤𝐞, by the way, and I'm going to say this. Right? I know I'm the one who said that Chelsea players, sometimes there's a problem with that, is that he's using them wrong. 𝐒𝐤𝐞 yesterday was not the greatest 𝐒𝐤𝐞. Yes, he was injured last season. Christopher 𝐒𝐤𝐞 was all right. Right? Romeo Lavia was not great. Mikhailo Mudryk was not good. Madueke, though, he is trying so hard. Madueke on the right side. But sometimes, bro, the guy walked the ball to a goal kick about 2-3 times in a row. And I think, actually, to be honest with you, I am going to put it down to the tactics. He was so isolated as well. Madueke. Reece James didn't help him because Reece James was occupied to be right next to Romeo Lavia. Why you aren't using Reece James at his best position as a right back or a right wing back? It is crazy. You guys think this is harsh? This is what the only thing I warned Chelsea fans about. The only thing that I warned Chelsea fans about before I actually watched Maresca ball is that the Maresca thing is just unknown. The Maresca thing is unknown. It's just unknown. And what I watched yesterday, it's, if you want to tell me this is, as Royal Obsidian said, is this an experiment? I'm going to give you that an experiment. I agree this. And by the way, Reece James was not inverting. Forget this word, bro. This word, inverting, is not inverting, bro. Reece James was full out actually inside the pitch as a midfielder. He's not inverting. He's not inverting, bro. So that was not great. The problem, as I said, I don't know Maresca. It's the first time I actually watch him in depth coaching. Couple of things. Levi Colwill on that left side, bro, got cooked defensively, and it is not his fault. Levi Colwill got cooked on that left side. The guy was so isolated. It was unbelievable. People need to understand that Enzo Maresca is coming to a team that full of inexperienced players, that had a coach last season, that coach got sacked. He needs to stop experimenting and play every player at their best position. Levi Colwill yesterday, did he play right back, left back, or he played as a left center back? I thought majority of the time he was hugging the touchline on the left. This 3-5-2, bro, Levi Colwill yesterday played basically as a left back. And I saw no one, by the way, complaining. Badiashile, of course, was horrendous. The guy lost the football ability he has, Badiashile. But listen, Chelsea needs signing. I'm still convinced. There is Enzo Caicedo. Who's missing? Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo, Jackson yesterday, right? Were these the guys that were missing? Because Malagusto played second half. My friend, you're saying the results don't matter in preseason, but all I'm saying that the performances matter. The performances matter, and the performances were garbage. And listen, before we go on and enjoy the show, guys, I don't know why Sam is calling me on Snapchat. Let me just answer him. Yes. I am live. I am live.
Oh, you're live? Oh, there you are.
I'm live, and Chelsea fans aren't liking it.
Yes?
Chelsea fans don't like what I'm saying.
That's perfect for later tonight. Later tonight, tell them we have episode 100 of 𝐒𝐲, Mo.
Yes, we do have episode 100 of 𝐒𝐲. We'll do 9.
I had to call you بس عشان احكي لك انه I can only do 11. So I don't know if you'd be calm with that.
I'm not, but we'll see. We'll talk. Let's talk after.
خلاص بنحكي بعد الستريم.
Yeah. Let's talk
in
after.
your comment section and annoy the Chelsea fans.
Let's talk.
Maresca ball, let him cook, yeah, Mo. Let him cook. Maresca ball.
Yeah, they don't like it, bro. They aren't liking it. They say he's experimenting. He's experimenting. Yeah. Anyway, listen. Anyway, guys, let's get the likes up to 100. There's 300 people here, and we aren't even on 100 likes. That's unacceptable. Can we? I need at least we need 300 likes live in this video. So hit that like button, people. Come on, stop what you're doing now and hit that like button because it's essential. It makes a difference for the channel. So hit that like button, people. Come on now. Come on. Hit that like button. Come on. Like the video. Maresca ball is crazy. Inverting 𝐒𝐲 Is it gonna be fun? Is it gonna be fun? Maresca ball. I don't know. But listen, I don't do watchalongs, to be honest with you, for the preseason, but Maresca ball. But yeah, pass him from the back, bro. Maresca ball is bro, he might not last until December, as HUSAM said. He might not last until December, as HUSAM said. He might not last for real. Like, just it's not like I'm thinking about this and like, listen, we want to look at the lineup a little bit yesterday to see. Like, listen, if we look at the lineup yesterday and we look at Romeo Lavia, we look at how Chelsea played yesterday, and they got Manchester City the first game in like 3 weeks now. 3 weeks, and they got Manchester City. This is going to be crazy, you know. All I want to say is that this, for Chelsea, can be a very fun season for us to watch. Or Maresca can actually listen to the people on the board and maybe play better football. I don't know. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that, to be honest with you, like Chelsea might actually have made one of the worst mistakes in the history of Chelsea Football Club. And my argument about this Chelsea, this lineup that we saw yesterday, apart from Mark Guiwi, another Google, we can actually see Cole Palmer instead of 𝐒𝐲 𝐂𝐤, and we can see Jackson, maybe Caicedo instead of Romeo Lavia. But is he gonna bench? Who's he gonna, like, the way he plays here? Is he gonna be Lavia and Caicedo? And where is 𝐒𝐲𝐿 gonna play? Is he gonna play for Noni Madueke? I'm not sure what is. He has a team that is set to play 4-4-2 or 4-3-3. Why is he trying to do 3 at the back? I don't get it, to be honest. I don't get it. Bro, I said yesterday that Chelsea ruined the here we go. Bro, how can a club get a 2 here we goes in one day? Two here we go in one day for Chelsea. Two here we goes, bro. I think they ruined the, you know, the sound of a here we go when you get the notification from Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano, that here we go has a meaning, but it doesn't have a meaning anymore. And by the way, if you're gonna tell me, we look at this lineup, and all I can say is that maybe Disasi plays instead of Badiashile. Who's gonna play for Mikhailo Mudryk? Is it gonna be Cucurella, who isn't good going forward? Where is 𝐒𝐤𝐿 gonna play? It's crazy. It's like I'm looking at this and I'm like, the team, Cucurella is a left back in a back four. 𝐒𝐤𝐿 is an amazing right back. Not good. That's not great. It is absolutely not great at all for Chelsea. It is not good for Chelsea. But listen, bro, Cucurella didn't go forward. It was Nico Williams. Cucurella is not good going forward. We have seen it in the Premier League. If you play Cucurella as a left wing back, bro, the guy's not great. He's so awkward on the ball. It is unbelievable. He's unbelievable. By the way, Dewsbury Hall, this doesn't favor what he has. This lineup, this way of playing, doesn't favor what he has. Enzo Maresca, and he needs to actually fix up. Who do they have the next game? Who do Chelsea have the next game? They have Real Madrid on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Or, yeah, they have Wednesday or something. Real Madrid, they have Real Madrid on Wednesday. They have Real Madrid on Wednesday. This is not a good look for Chelsea, to be honest. Listen, guys, we are about 300 people here. There is nothing less than 200 likes acceptable here. Come on. I'm looking at it. They have, I just looked at it. It said, yeah, Club America. Club America, yes. Club America on Thursday. Club America on Thursday, and then Real Madrid. Yes, Club America, yes. I kind of saw it wrong. Club America. Maresca. Bro, Manchester United might be in a better place if Maresca keeps doing this. But listen, should we, and that's the question for everyone, should we overanalyze what happened yesterday? It's Tuesday or Thursday? It's different. It says Thursday. Thursday evening. It says Thursday morning or Tuesday evening, something like that. Yeah, the dates are confusing here because it shows me it's 1 a.m. and 12 a.m. and stuff like that. So yeah, something like that. By the way, do you guys know how far the season is? It's Tuesday evening, yes, Tuesday evening. So Wednesday morning. I just want to get how that we said that the Chelsea team is a good team. The problem with it is some of the players are inexperienced, and Maresca is absolutely an unknown. 3 weeks exactly, yes, 3 weeks. It's Sunday today, so a weekend, another weekend, and the weekend after the season starts. Yeah. We need to, by the way, again, it's Wednesday night. It's August. It's July, the last day of July. It's August 1st at 12:30 a.m. So it's the day before. So come on. It's Wednesday night, people. Guys, 350 people here. So please, we need 300 likes. Minimum 300 likes. 16th of August is Man United, and I think Chelsea play on a Sunday. So 3 weeks exactly from today. Chelsea don't need a lot of signings. Chelsea need a structure that will work for these players. That is what Chelsea need. Chelsea need a structure that will work for these players. That is the main problem for Chelsea. They need a structure that will work for this place. Can Enzo Maresca do it? I know it sounds good, the way he speaks and the videos that Chelsea put out, all the PR. Oh, Maresca's telling a player how to stand. Oh my God, turn your face this way. Chelsea board wanted a coach to teach the players how to play football. Well, youth coaches can do this. Oh yeah, put your foot next to the ball. When you shoot, strike it with the laces, with the inside of your big toe, instead of slice through it. Bro, and I think they forgot that you need experience to coach in the Premier League. Look at Arteta. But at the end, Arteta had time because they wanted him to clear the team and get a completely new team. There is a big difference. Arteta came to Arsenal without experience, but they knew he doesn't have experience. And they were okay with him learning on the job, the board, because they didn't spend a lot of money and they wanted to clear out the Ozils, the Aubameyangs, the Lacazettes, the Mustafis, and all these guys. So he had time. Enzo Maresca had a squad that is worth a lot of money. And if they do not play well and make Champions League, where is the money coming from? That is what people fail to say. People tell you Chelsea want a process. If you wanted a process, it could have been done with Graham Potter 2 years ago. You're already 2 years late. You're already 2 years without Champions League. You're already 2 years buying players. You're already there. That's why people forget about the jokes and the freaking banter, right? Chelsea at the end aren't in the place where Arsenal were when Arteta took over. No. If Chelsea, imagine 2 years again without Champions League football, you go down the rabbit hole of having 4 years without Champions League. Your team exactly what Somali Flame say. Your team as players should be money-wise, value-wise, players-wise, should be enough. At least to be very close to top 4. The likes of Cole Palmer, 𝐔𝐬𝐞 𝐂𝐨𝐝, Reece James. I'm going to include Cucurella, who is a European winner, right? World Cup winner, Enzo Fernandez. I'm talking about value. I'm talking about names. I'm not talking about how they perform. I'm talking about the names. The names, the values. That is the problem. The problem is there is a massive difference. Chelsea aren't in the clear out. The only player in the team at the current moment that needs to be cleared out because of the high wages and stuff like this is one player only. Can you name the player? Can you name the player? The only player in Chelsea needs clearing out, and I'm saying as the likes of a Maguire, you know what I mean? The likes of Casemiro, the likes of Aubameyang, you know what I mean? The likes of Lacazette. There's only one player. One. Sterling. I am saying that if Chelsea got this Maresca thing wrong and fired him, a new coach will come in, might not like these players, the young players. It's a big deal, by the way. It's a big deal, this Chelsea thing. Because you spent a lot of money, my friend. People will say, but we sold a lot of players. You still spent a lot of money. You still spent a lot of money. You still spent a lot of money. And by the way, I am treating Chelsea as one of the best, if not the best, and the most successful football team in England since 2003 until 2023, with 2 Champions Leagues, 2 Europa Leagues, and 5 or 6 league titles, and some cups. I am treating Chelsea as a big club. Are you though? Are you? Are you treating Chelsea as a big club? Are you people treating Chelsea as a big club? With the experiment? Yes. Do you know why I'm overreacting? Do you know why I'm overreacting? Because it's an indication. Because this might be an indication of how he's gonna try things. You cannot go to next season trying things when you have a player like Cole Palmer, when you have a player like Caicedo. You can't. I am treating Chelsea as a big club. Same energy that I have for Arsenal, same energy that I have for Man United, same energy that I have for Man City, for Liverpool. I didn't mention Spurs because Spurs have not won a Champions League or the league title since I started watching the Premier League. And Spurs don't even have a double-digit league title. With all due respect to Spurs. With all due respect to Tottenham Hotspur. If Maresca fails to get the best, but Arsenal have double digits league title, numerous cups, so that's different. And I'm not going to sit here and little bro Arsenal, because Arsenal are one of the biggest teams in England. In my opinion, you playing a preseason yesterday and getting dismantled the way they were dismantled, Chelsea, guys, Allah, it is not about the result. It is not. It's about the way the team played. The way Celtic were able to bypass Chelsea's press every time. The way Celtic on the right side looked very comfortable. Bam, 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 bam. 2-on-1. Let's get across. It is just ridiculous how you can think about this. And it was, I hadn't, excuses. Look at this. With all due respect, excuses, excuses. And AMT, Chelsea can make money through loopholes, right? Bro, it's gonna run out. The loopholes are gonna run out at some point, AMT. My friend, it's gonna run out. The loopholes are gonna run out at some point. It is gonna run out, the loopholes. And Nick, the football club, Mo, you need some Tom. You guys know Tom garlic to go along with this roast. Yes, we need some garlic with Chelsea after the performance yesterday. I don't know what to say about Chelsea other than I will wait to see. But I'm thinking this guy Maresca might not be the guy. I don't know. Still, I am judging based on what I saw. I'm judging based on what I saw yesterday. Him forcing Reece James the first game. People complain. When you have one of the best right backs, just don't use him the wrong way, bro. He's good, bro. Don't use him the wrong way. Just put him on the right side. Give him confidence. Let him cook. Let him cook on the right side. He's fit. Let him cook on the right side. It's crazy, to be honest. I know, just bantering them. I know, AMT. I know you are. I know you are. Guys, we're almost 450 people here. We need at least 300 likes, people. Come on. Actually, 400 likes minimum. Hit the like button underneath your live chat. We're about to talk Arsenal. We're about to talk Man United. We're about to talk a little bit about Liverpool and touch on him. So here we go, guys. Smash the likes, guys, because we're about to talk Arsenal. We're about to talk Gabriel Martinelli, Timba. We're about to talk these guys. We're about to talk these guys, of course. Smash those likes, as TKA said. Smash the likes. Easy win last night. Come on, you gooners. Guys, 400 likes minimum. Hit that like button now. Hit that like button now, people, because it's going to make a difference. Hit that like button now, people. Hit that like button now. So come on. Let's get to 400 likes underneath the live chat. Support the channel, people. Support the channel. Get involved in the conversation. We're only at 190 likes. We need 400 likes. Come on. And I want your opinions in the chat. Listen, I respect the Chelsea fans. Some of the guys that are here are absolutely. Some of the guys, Somali Flame, and a lot of other people as well. Royal Obsidian, and all these guys. Maximius. I respect your opinion, but sometimes you actually defend your club. That decision was wrong, and you have to say the decision of sacking Poch was wrong. Was not the right one. Smash the likes, people. Smash the like, people. Come on. We aren't even in 200 likes. We need 400 likes. Big up, guys. Big up everybody that is here. We're going to speak a little bit about Manchester City. Pep Guardiola giving us a puzzle about him staying or not. Anyway, it is what it is. Target is 400 likes, as we said. But that's not the point. That's not the point. It's an indication. Poch had a lot of injuries. Anyway, it is what it is. Chelsea fans are not going to take anything. But Chelsea moved on from Pochettino. Hopefully this Maresca thing doesn't turn into a cannon and he completely flops. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I didn't think that Pochettino was the best manager in the world, but I thought Pochettino was not bad. Was not that bad. At least he ended the season strong. He was the third best season in the third best team in the last 16 games. I think he was warranted another year. Chelsea played 2 games in preseason already, and it doesn't look good. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Moving on from this. Moving on to the Man United Arsenal game. Man United Arsenal game. I'm trying to fix something. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let me just tell you first of all, let me tell you what I think about the game yesterday from Arsenal and Manchester United. And before we go on, there's a super chat that I wanted to discuss by Ryan. Thank you, Ryan Habibi. Big up, bro. Thank you, Ryan Habibi, for the super chat. Do you think Liverpool will sign Anthony Gordon? And what do you think of Adam Wharton? For me, top 5 midfielders in the Prem next season. I'm not sure that Adam Wharton will be top 5. That's doing too much for Adam Wharton. But I don't think that Newcastle will give Anthony Gordon to Liverpool. And I don't think he will force his way out of the club. I don't think it's going to happen. So I don't see Anthony Gordon going to Liverpool this season. I just don't see it happening. I didn't see a reliable source. And I think someone said that it can be revived at the end of the window, Ryan, but I don't think it's going to happen because I don't think it's a realistic transfer for Newcastle to let go of Anthony Gordon now. And I don't think he will force his way out of the club for Newcastle. So I don't see it happening this season. Maybe if Newcastle are away from the team, away from the top 6 next season, maybe it can happen. But I see Anthony Gordon staying at least one more season at Newcastle, trying to make a push for the top 4 or top 5 or top 6, going back to Europe, because they are the team that missed out on Europe last season. I hope that answered your question, Ryan. I hope that answered your question, Ryan. So hit that like button, people. We're moving on to the Man United team and what happened. Number one, I wanted just to touch on what Rasmus Højlund and this, what Rasmus Højlund R9, Rasmus Højlund yesterday, Ten Hag and Højlund goal in this kind of situation is very strong. He is a threat to every defense. I've seen, with all due respect, I've seen a lot of Man United fans overreact to the goal that was scored by Rasmus Højlund, right? It's a good goal. Yes, he held the young defender for Arsenal very well. It was a long ball to nobody, right? To no one. And at the end, Rasmus Højlund did what a striker does, is that put his body and actually scored the goal. And I thought he was just, a lot of Man United fans are doing so much for that. But on the other thing about Man United yesterday, unfortunately, I don't know the extension of the injury for Lenioro and Rasmus Højlund yesterday. That's what Ten Hag said yesterday, that they have to wait 24 hours to be able to know more about the injury. I hope that it's not a long-term injury. I hope that it's a simple and not a bad injury at all for both players. Lenioro, yes, he made a mistake, but he recovered very, very well and cleared that ball from Gabriel Jesus, if I'm not mistaken. But I think Lenioro looks good. One of the things that Man United did yesterday, before I speak about Arsenal, is Man United looked all right. The ball, they looked like they know how to connect the chances, how to connect the ball. Casemiro looked good, not that bad, to be honest. Mason Mount looked like he's up for it. He played well. It wasn't bad at all. It's a friendly, and I thought both teams played all right. None of them was out of shape. None of them was out, like, none of them looked bad. But you can tell that the players, both players of both teams, looked a little bit off touch. You see some of the passes that went to throw-ins from Rashford, from Amad Diallo was a long ball, even from Arsenal part, from Gabriel Jesus. Some passes were not that great. My point when I'm watching these two, I was, to be honest, I was keeping more of an eye on some things that I wanted to discuss, which is Nwaneri looks very good as well. Is he ready for the Premier League? I don't know, but he looks very, very good. He doesn't look he looks good. Kobbie Mainoo last season in the preseason, Kobbie Mainoo looked amazing as well, and he showed us the same talent. Nwaneri looked good yesterday, looked like he belongs, looked like a player that is good out there, that can play. I didn't watch a lot of the kid before. He looks like a kid that can give something to Arsenal this season, can actually contribute to the first team. But Kobbie Mainoo, and I want to be honest, but this is just one game. One game I watched, not a lot, is I thought Kobbie Mainoo, when he played last preseason, looked better, looked more ready. Nwaneri looked good. I don't know how old is Nwaneri. I don't know actually how old is the kid, to be honest. You can tell me in the chat. Is 17? Kobbie Mainoo probably was 18 at that time. Nwaneri was 17 years old. He's younger, yes. You're absolutely right. You're 100% right. He's 17 years old. He's younger. I think, in my opinion, Nwaneri, the kid is very talented. And I think Arsenal should be very careful of putting him under the pressure of a team that is challenging for the title. Does that make sense to you guys? I think it's so much of a risk for Arsenal to put, maybe he can play some of the cup games, but also Arsenal need to understand that the cup games for Arsenal, and that's just me trying to be very realistic here, Arsenal have a pressure to win the games, even in the cup games. Arsenal have pressure. Arsenal cannot afford to actually maybe play a second string team in the cup and lose the game and do the Wenger thing before. That is something that maybe Arsenal need to be a little bit worried about the development of the kid, because Arsenal are going into the season when they need to win the league. That's my point. But he looks very talented. He looks like he's going to have a great future at Arsenal. Looks like someone that Arsenal maybe can rely on in the future. He's very good. Just to be honest, he isn't the same as 𝐒𝐬𝐞 last preseason, but there is a year difference. And at that age, 1 year of a difference can make a massive difference in the way you play football. He's good. Nwaneri was very, very good. For this age, 17 years old, looks good. Looks very good. And I have to believe now, Arsenal fans, when they tell me that, yeah, this kid is someone that Arteta is looking forward to working with him in the first team as well. I like him. I like him. He can be a player that maybe can help in the cup against a weaker team or something. If they get drawn against a championship or even a League One team, I think he's good. 𝐔𝐬𝐞 was 18 years old last season, preseason. This kid just turned 17. So there is a little bit of a difference. But I think Nwaneri, I'm still a little bit I'm one of the people that, unless it's a generational talent like Lionel Messi or Ronaldo R9, you need to worry a little bit about the development of the kid. For Manchester United, I am not sure about Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire should be sold without a shadow of a doubt. Miss Amad Diallo looked okay again, and I'm gonna repeat this. Amad Diallo, at the age of 22, Amad Diallo, at the age of 22, looks and plays like a 19 years old. I'm gonna talk again. Man United fans, you're gonna get triggered about this, and I'm very consistent about this. 𝐔𝐬𝐞 plays like a 27 years old. Amad Diallo on the pitch, I swear to God, until they showed his age on, I'm not gonna follow every single player age. I forgot his age a little bit, Amad Diallo, and until they showed his age on the TV yesterday, I was thinking, oh, this guy looks talented, left-footed, looks like he has a future. And I want Man United fans' opinion about this. But this is my statement. This is my statement about Amad Diallo. He's 22 years old, playing on the pitch like he's 19 years old. In terms of decision-making, by the way, in terms of decision-making, that is number one. Number one, the age of a player basically from the decisions they make on the pitch. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes there are players that are older for their age in terms of like the way they play. I saw Amad Diallo plays like a 19 years old. Like, he's good. Like, you can tell the talent on the left foot, the way he cuts inside, stuff like this. But sometimes he makes decisions like a 19 years old. But that is the problem. At the age of 22, 23 years old, you should be better than this. You cannot play like this. Like, he plays like a very, as you guys say in the chat, raw. Well, Man United, if you wanna, and I'm gonna be very serious about this. Man United next season don't need raw players. Man United are in a situation that need a little bit of experience, that Man United need a little bit of maturity to be able to get past the tough times they might face next season, especially under Ten Hag. Why I'm waffling? You haven't provided any. Why I'm waffling? Where everyone is literally saying exactly the same. Why I'm waffling? Can you explain to me? I'm calling you out. Why I'm waffling? What did I say that is waffle? I literally said that's an opinion that he plays like a 19 years old, and I had no idea that he's 22 years old until they showed his age. Amad Diallo, until this moment, like we need a little, like Man United, you cannot have Anthony, Anthony's 22 as well, or 23, who has been horrendous since joining from Ajax, and you are about to push Sancho out, and you're gonna, people are gonna, oh, Amad Diallo is gonna have a massive role at Manchester United. The guy doesn't play like it. You can tell that if 𝐔𝐬𝐞 stayed fit and didn't get injured after the preseason last season, you can tell that he might have had a great season, because the way that 𝐔𝐬𝐞 played, bro, I remember even Marcus Rashford at the age of 19 at Man United. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. I'm going to put your comment up. Okay? Here you go. Clearly, you didn't watch him at Sunderland. No, I didn't. Okay, my friend, I did not sit down to watch Amad Diallo play for Sunderland, right? Because I don't have time to sit down and watch Sunderland. And I watched him at Rangers, and Rangers were absolutely bad, and he looked all right. I am judging him based on how he played yesterday against 𝐔𝐬𝐞 and against Arsenal. Very simple. You don't know, you didn't watch him in the Championship. He was cooking in the Championship. Amad Diallo was great at Sunderland. So were a lot of players in the Championship, my friend. Lots of players. People's just get so overhyped about players. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Big up everybody that is here, guys. Listen, we really need to get to, how many likes are we on? We're not even on 300 likes. We need at least 300 likes. Amad Diallo is a good player, but he needs to be an understudy to someone. He needs time at Manchester United behind someone who's more experienced. Oh, surprise, surprise. Amad Diallo is not ready to start at Manchester United next season. Amad Diallo is not ready to start at Manchester United next season. Here is the thing about this. I'm going to put this comment up again. Or maybe more game time. The problem with Manchester United is that their front line with Højlund, apart from Marcus Rashford, everyone needs this. That's one of the things, that you cannot have a front line that the majority of it needs time. Anthony needs time, Diallo needs time, Garnacho needs time, Højlund needs time, Xerxes still need to get used to the Premier League, and only Marcus Rashford. Tell me what team that should go to the Premier League, a top team or not even a top team. I'm saying not even a top team. Not even a top team. Any team that goes to the Premier League, right, and have 80% of their front line need more game time. You know what teams do? They get one player that need a little bit of more game time. They get a second player. But you cannot have Højlund and Xerxes and Amad Diallo and Garnacho and Anthony need more time. Everyone needs more time. That's not good enough. Like everybody needs time now. Everyone needs hour. Yeah, give Garnacho time. He will be good. You need some time, and I'm repeating this. I promise you guys. I promise you guys. Same energy for everyone. Same energy for every single club. You only hear it here. Footy Judgemo, same energy. You cannot go into the season for the Premier League, all of you, all the teams, with the majority of any of your lines, defense line, midfield line, forward line, with the players, and you put in a statement and say they need time. You can't. You can have one player that needs more game time, but the rest of them need to be ready. How do you want? How do you want? For example, if Arsenal tomorrow play 3 midfielders that need time, so who's going to lead this picking midfield? Do you know what Chelsea were last season? Do you know why? Do you know why Chelsea last season were in a little bit of a problem? Because Chelsea last season, Chelsea teams, talented, but need time. Teams sometimes, unless there are players that shows the maturity from the time they play, which is there are some players that show the maturity from the early age, from the early days. But these players are not a lot. They aren't a lot. Man United fans are the funniest. Once you criticize them once, or anything, oh my God, you have an agenda, you're biased. Yeah, I'm not biased. And you know I'm speaking my opinion, and you know I'm speaking the truth. And if you don't like it, because you support the club and you're tribal. Same for every single club. By the way, it happens for Inter, by the way. Same thing, by the way. Same thing I do for Inter. When I praise a player, but once I criticize an aspect of their game, oh my God. Yeah. That's 100%. See, Ziad, 100%, but that will not cloud my judgment. See the difference between me and other people? That will never cloud my judgment. That will never cloud my judgment. It won't. I promise you it won't. But, by the way, we can disagree. We can absolutely disagree. Not based on what I saw from Maresca in the first game, to answer your question. I said many times, the only thing I don't know about Chelsea is how good the coach is. But again, Erik ten Hag is, I know that he needs to prove me wrong, because last season it was horrendous. It was awful. I like this. This is great comment. Great comment. No, you just think it won't. By your hatred, it will cloud your judgment subconsciously. I like it. Good joke. And Ziad's zone is here, and he's saying another Ziad. But there's a Ziad that is a Chelsea fan, and there is a Ziad who is a Man United fan. But I wanted to touch on a couple of things about Arsenal before. We spoke a lot about Man United. We spoke a lot. We'll talk about Liverpool. I will talk about what Arne Slot did against Real Betis. Why would I want to get Ziad on? We're going to meet on Al-Ahwa later today. Arsenal, though, a couple of things I wanted to touch on for Arsenal before moving on. And guys, I need to get to 400 likes here. Guys, the like button is essential. It is absolutely essential for I wanted to speak about Arsenal. I'm going to start with a super chat here from 20 saying everyone talks about Nwaneri and 𝐔𝐬𝐞, but Aiden Evans is a big talent as well. He is a 6'8" playing center back, so he can get better. So much potential. That is the big center back that played. I didn't know. That is the thing. That like I don't know a lot about Arsenal youngsters because I do not watch Arsenal youngsters. That is the thing. I don't watch a lot of Arsenal youngsters. But Twinny, the kid looks all right, looks good on the ball, not bad at all. Played the center back yesterday. And I don't think he was bad at all. But he's the one who got cooked by Højlund. They will come with experience, all this stuff. But it looks all right. But Nwaneri is the one that caught my eye yesterday when I was watching the game, to be honest. But I wanted to touch on a couple of things before we move on from this, talk about Liverpool. Is I wanted to speak about what Mikel Arteta said about Martinelli. That's the mentality of the team and individuals. One training session and he comes in and plays at this level. That means he's not coming here to get prepared. He's come prepared to show what he is. And that's a very different approach. I love it. Martinelli, I think if Arsenal don't sign a left winger, I think Martinelli is a make or break, is the one that Arsenal, their season might rely on how good he is next season. Thank you. Thank you, Tryan. Thank you. If Arsenal don't sign a left winger, Martinelli is the one that I'm looking at and I'm saying, you have to perform. If they gamble Arsenal, if Arsenal gamble next season and don't get a left winger, I am looking at Martinelli to replicate the season he had before last. Because that I remember that left side with Xhaka, Martinelli, and even Zinchenko inverting was essential and key for Arsenal at that time when they challenged for the lead against Manchester City and they lost it. If Arsenal can gamble on Martinelli and Martinelli can replicate that, I think Arsenal should be in a place better than even last season, because it was a massive struggle last season for Arsenal to revive that left side. By the way, even though Trossard got the numbers, I didn't think that Trossard, for some reason, he isn't the touchline winger like Martinelli that drives at defenders and terrorizes defenders. Martinelli, if Arsenal gamble and rely on him to be the starting left winger next season, he needs to deliver. And the way I watched him yesterday, he looked all right. But again, it is only the preseason, as we say. It's the first game. Yeah, never say that. Never ever say that. Never ever say that. It's just me talking. It's just a personality. If you watch me now, never ever say that. Yeah. No one here is dumbasses. After all respect between me and my audience and my viewers, never ever say that, my friend. Never ever say this. Some people are, but never ever say this. Never. Don't say that. Not good. In one of the things about Arsenal yesterday is that some people told me Jorginho played all right. I still think maybe not. Maybe not. But It's all about that left side. It's all about the front line for Arsenal. It's all about Arsenal front line being able to deliver on different areas. Not only relying on Bukayo Saka, not only relying on Odegaard and Bukayo Saka, the left winger, the left side need to deliver for Arsenal. The left side need to deliver as well. The left side need to deliver. I don't know why I still think that Arsenal still need a left midfielder. Nwaneri did there. By the way, I actually wanted to show you something, and I actually wanted to speak about something on that left side. 𝐒𝐬𝐞 yesterday was very nervous yesterday during the game. Very, very nervous during the game, 𝐒𝐬𝐞. He knows 𝐒𝐬𝐞. Yeah, but Jacobs, I answered this. It wasn't only about the goals he scored. It's about what Martinelli did 2 seasons before. It relieved the pressure of the right side of Bukayo Saka and Odegaard. I hope that you understand my point. 𝐒𝐬𝐞, going back to Zeni yesterday. 𝐒𝐬𝐞 yesterday. I am not sure if this is Arteta's instruction. Okay. It's Javier Zanetti. Javier Zanetti is my favorite Inter player ever. And then R9. And then Gabriel Milito. Someone keeps asking, who do I support in the Premier League? Let me take my breath. 𝐒𝐬𝐞 really needs to go. He's becoming. The good thing about 𝐒𝐬𝐞 that was before there was he was good on the ball. He was good on the ball. Now 𝐒𝐬𝐞 is someone who has become liability in defense and actually not very good on the ball. Not very good on the ball. That is different. Because now you don't even provide value when you get the ball on invert. You aren't. Like Gabriel Jesus, at least. Gabriel Jesus, which is what he spoke about Mikel Arteta yesterday, that he looks good. Gabriel Jesus looks like he can offer something. Gabriel Jesus looks fit, looks on it, looks like someone who wants to prove a point. You know what I mean? But 𝐒𝐬𝐞, broski, you're done out here. You are done out here, Zeni. Just move on and go somewhere else. 𝐒𝐬𝐞. Move on. Move on, 𝐒𝐬𝐞. To be honest, no, I'm all right. I don't support the Premier League team, my friend. I support Inter, but I only talk about the Premier League here. So I do not support a Premier League team. You will hear everything. You'll hear that I support Arsenal. You'll hear that I hate Chelsea. A lot of people will say that I support Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool because of Salah. But the one thing that you will never hear is that you will never see people calling me a Man United fan. Never see people calling me a Man United fan. That's it. That is the one thing that you will not gonna hear. Zinchenko needs to move on. Who is actually the one that will? I think it's gonna be Timber. Left, there is 𝐔𝐬𝐞 on the left. To be honest, I actually watched 𝐒𝐤𝐞 𝐂𝐨𝐝 the first game that Arsenal played. This guy is just a bomb, bro. He's so bad, 𝐒𝐤𝐞 𝐂𝐨𝐝. It's unbelievable. 𝐒𝐤𝐞 𝐂𝐨𝐝 is so bad. It's just not. He's not great. But listen, Gabriel Jesus, I think he will have a big role to play this season. I think he will have a bro. The problem, I'm telling you, TK, bro, Zinchenko. I like it when I speak to the comments. Zinchenko, bro, like he's so nervous that he's starting to make wrong passes, not moving in the right areas. So what are you good at? You're absolutely not great defensively. You aren't good in getting goals and stuff. You're just good in connecting passes, getting the ball from the defense to the offense. If you don't do that, it wasn't great. Yani, it's not great from him. Guys, let's get to 400 likes. We can absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, get to 400 likes. We're that close to 400 likes. I actually think Jesus is going to play a big role, not only a small role at Arsenal. Not only a small role. Jesus will play a big role at Arsenal. Not just being a bench, but he is going to be there. He is going to play. Jesus is adamant, and I can tell from the body language, he's adamant to prove to people that he's not a scrub, that he's not bad. That he's not bad. I don't know why Zinchenko is going to be there. At least 𝐒𝐤𝐞 can be a backup center back. It's just so, like, Zinchenko doesn't offer anything. At least 𝐒𝐤𝐞 is a little bit of a defender. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Do we have any super chats? Yes. TFC Kingsley Form is saying CFC is finished. Chelsea are finished. Let's back our bags and go home. We'll see. If Chelsea play the same way against Club America and against Real Madrid, I think Maresca might be already under pressure from preseason. Genuinely under pressure. What's his name? Timber, though. On another hand, Timber needs to get back. Timber, like, on the pitch, he's like everywhere, bro. He looks like, like he jumps everywhere. Like jumps everywhere. Timber, he's everywhere. He's like, you'll see him going forward, you'll see him defending, you'll see him right back, you'll see him left back, you'll see him inverting, you'll see him going in the midfield. He's everywhere. I like that player, but I'm not sure he's gonna start, to be honest with you. I think 𝐔𝐬𝐞 is the one who's gonna start. I think Ben White looked solid. To be honest, didn't look bad, looked all right. He has this attitude. Timber need to get into. I actually think that if Arteta starts using him in a lot of positions, that is good for someone who has played last season. I think Timber needs at least to play one season first, or half a season in one position. And then from that point, he can go to different positions. Because he needs to go back into the quality he had at Ajax, because he hasn't played last season. That's the thing. When they bought him, I thought they were looking for him to be the left back or someone to invert from the left. He needs to go back to the form that he was at Ajax before he joined Arsenal. Timber, I think, can be an asset, but you can tell that the quality at Arsenal's bench is increasing. When you get 𝐔𝐬𝐞 and you have Timber now, he's back from injury, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, that is a better quality than what they had before. And that is the thing. Like, Timber can be a massive asset for Arsenal. He's just a little bit different. That he needs to hold a position. In my opinion, I don't like the fact that he's a utility player. Fill here, fill there, fill there. I think he needs to be at least like maybe rotate with Calafiori on the left or something like this. That's what I think. The last part I wanted to speak about before we end the show is Liverpool. I wasn't able to judge Arne Slot at all, by the way. I watched the first game when they lost 1-0. I watched some of the second game against Real Betis. Mohamed Salah, yes, he had the assist for Szoboszlai, but I thought Mohamed Salah was not great. We spoke about Chelsea. You're late. See, that's why you need to like the video and you need to hit that like button, because then you need to turn on the notification bell, because you came 45 minutes late when we already spoke about Chelsea. We spent 45 minutes talking about Chelsea. Arne Slot, though, Arne Slot, I still can't judge him. I still think 60 more likes to get to 400 and we will be golden. Golden. Listen, for Liverpool, though, when Trent is... The problem with Liverpool is that you cannot judge them without Trent if Trent plays. Let me tell you why. Because Trent changes the shape you play Liverpool. So for me, Liverpool, I want to see Trent plays before I judge Arne Slot's tactics. Because Conor Bradley is a completely different football player than Trent. Trent comes back, signs a new contract, he plays. I'm going to see Arne Slot's tactics. Is Trent going to invert? Is he going to go down the line? Because I think as similar to, for example, Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk is a player that your whole back line shape changes when he plays. Because Virgil van Dijk has this reading of the game that allows you to play a high line, that allows you to play completely different. Trent is the same. I am not able to judge Liverpool until Trent is back. Because Trent provides something completely different than every player at Liverpool. Alisson needs to be back. Van Dijk needs to be back. Trent, which is the main guy, needs to be back. Why do you keep saying Jorginho? I don't think Jorginho is going to have a great role at Arsenal this season. And if Jorginho, I'm going to let you know, if Jorginho wasn't at Arsenal last season and they had a different player, Arsenal would have won the Spurs game and you might have won the league. Over. He was okay, Jorginho. He isn't that guy. One of the things that Liverpool need to watch out for, McAllister as well. McAllister isn't back. So that's why Liverpool, the problem is some of the profiles they have for players are unique. So how does Arne Slot will utilize this? I actually don't know. This is why Liverpool, I'm watching the two games and I felt like they were all about getting the touches. They were all about some players getting back into the rhythm. They weren't about trying something new, trying the invert or trying this and trying that. Liverpool, when they get McAllister back, Trent back, Van Dijk back, Alisson back, I think you'll see something different. I watched a little bit of Preston. And I saw Ben Doak looked good on that left side a little bit. It wasn't bad. No, the game was, someone recorded the game and had some really extended highlights for it. I watched some of it. They had like really long clips from it. Go look it up. for that time. Ali, I saw someone recorded again. There was actually on Liverpool website, there was highlights, and someone actually recorded parts of the game. Go watch it. Someone had a really extended stuff for it. Some plays and here and there and stuff like that. The game was not televised, but there was a lot of it there. Anyway, long story short, I'm actually thinking that Liverpool need to actually have Trent back, Alisson, Van Dijk, McAllister, and we'll see. Yes, the only highlights, I think there was long highlights somewhere. I remember I watched like a bit of a highlights of the game. Not only I think the goal, there was lots of highlights for the game. But anyway, long story short for Liverpool, I'm still waiting for Liverpool to judge Arne Slot when Trent is back and they play a real game. The Real Betis game was all right. I'm not sure if Konza will be a starter, to be honest. I like Konza, Raz. I like Konza. But he made mistakes. He needs experience. And Liverpool, are they in a place to try? I don't know. The DM is essential for Liverpool because there are reports that Szoboszlai is dropping a little bit deep. I'm not liking it. I am not liking it, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see how Liverpool go. But listen, I'm not going to stay for long. I don't know who's live after this, so we can actually redirect to them. Who's live? We can actually check who's live. So we can redirect to them. We can get to 400 likes still. I'm going to absolutely redirect to Terry. Terry is good. Guys, let's get to Terry soon, yes. Guys, can we get to 400 likes before we go? It's essential. It is absolutely essential to go to 400 likes before we go. We're that close. We're less than 30 likes away from 400. And you can get me to 400 likes. It will make a big difference for the channel, for the video as well. So hit that like button. Come on underneath your live chat. I enjoyed talking to you. Hopefully, we'll do another video. We'll do another video about transfers, about Mikel Moreno. Oh, Pep talk. I forgot the Pep talk. I forgot this part. Actually, do you know? I have it ready. It's actually the first part. Oh, my man. You waited for the Pep talk. And the video he's leaving. Can I understand something? I've been at Man City for 8 years, so I'm not staying here for 8 more years. So why I'm closer to leaving than staying? Watch this. Like I don't get, like, this guy is playing a little bit of like mind games with us. Pep Guardiola, why doesn't he tell us straight if he's staying or if he's leaving? Like it's crazy, to be honest, how Pep Guardiola is playing games with us. Like, why are you playing games with us? Why? I am closer to leaving than staying. Pep Guardiola have not ruled out. When I am leaving, I will say I'm leaving, but I didn't say that. Bro, just spare us, bro, from like bullshit, bro. Pep Guardiola, spare us from this bullshit, bro. When I'm leaving, I will say I'm leaving, but now I didn't say that, but I didn't say I'm signing a new contract. But your freaking contract expire this season, so let us know if he leaving or not. He doesn't owe it to us, but I want to know. Like, he's like, I am not leaving. I am leaving. But I didn't say I am leaving, but I am not yet signing a new contract. So I didn't say I'm leaving, but I said I am closer to leaving than staying. But by the way, I am here 8 years. I am not staying 8 years. Bro, just give me a break and let us know if you are leaving or staying, bro. Let us know. you're leaving or staying, bro. Anyway, I want to thank everyone that joined us, guys. Hit the like button, people, please. Let's get to 400 likes. We're 15 likes away from 400 likes, and we'll see you guys. And we'll see you guys soon. And we're out of here, people.